Welcome to Metric Content Planner. This content planner helps creators, influencers, bloggers, and small businesses organize their entire content calendar in one place. You can plan content ideas, schedule publishing dates, manage your creator workflow, and track content across platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, blogs, and email newsletters. In this overview, I will show you how to use the content planner, record a new content item, manage your content workflow, and understand the content planning dashboard. Let's start with the Welcome tab of the planner. The Welcome tab just gives you a quick overview of what to expect in the tracker. It gives you some details on some of the columns that you will find. There's a quick guide on the settings page and what you will find there and how to customize your content planning tracker, as well as details of the dashboards. When you download the content planning tracker, you do also get a quick guide, a PDF version of the quick guide, which also includes screenshots of the tracker itself, the different areas of the workbook. You also have screenshots of the dashboards, some of the columns, in addition to details of which columns are auto-populated and which ones you can enter data into. There's also details on how to customize some of the drop-downs of the database. So things like your platforms that you use to publish to, you can automate or customize those within the settings tab. Let's quickly look at the settings tab as well before we get started onto the actual main content tracker. So this is where all your settings for all of the drop-down options within the tracker are located. So if you want to change any of the options that appear in the drop-downs, this is where you do that. While I go through the tracker itself, I will come back to the settings page. At the bottom here, there's also some summary tables. These you don't necessarily have to change anything in them, as they help with the output for all of the charts that you see in the dashboard. So I wouldn't touch these unless you know what you're doing. Now let's start with the content planner tracker itself. To demonstrate the complete content planning dashboard, I'm now going to load some fictional data from Maya Bennett Studio, a home, travel, and lifestyle creator business. The demonstration content calendar includes blogs, blog posts, YouTube videos, TikTok content, Instagram posts, Pinterest pins, newsletters. As you add your own content, the dashboard will build automatically in the same way. At the top of the content planner, use the year and month selectors to review a particular reporting period. So you can change the month to see what you have done in the previous one against the current month. The needs attention section highlights content that requires action. It can identify overdue scheduled content, stale drafts that have not been updated recently, content that is ready to publish, and older content that needs refreshing. Each item includes a priority, their content issue, its estimated value, and suggested next action. This feature is especially useful when managing a busy creator content calendar, because it tells you where to focus without searching through every row in the database. Instead of allowing an important post, YouTube video, or social media campaign to be forgotten, the content planner brings urgent tasks directly to the dashboard. The KPI cards give you an immediate view of your content strategy. Total content pieces shows the number of active content ideas recorded for the selected year. Completion row shows the percentage of those items that have reached published status. Publish shows the total number of completed content pieces. Estimated content value adds together the potential value assigned to your active content plan. Content this month shows how many items are planned for the selected month. Together, these metrics help creators understand content output, publishing consistency, and the potential business value of their content calendar. We have the dashboards. These include the content over time chart, which shows how many pieces were published each month, making it easier to identify consistent periods and gaps in your publishing schedule. The content status breakdown shows how work is distributed across your creative flow, including ideas, drafts, scheduled content, published content, and items that need updating. Content by platform shows where your content strategy is focused. You can quickly see how much content is planned for your blog, for your Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, or newsletter. These charts turn the spreadsheet into a visual content planning dashboard and update automatically whenever your database changes. Below the dashboard charts is where your content planner database is located, and this is where you put all your content plans. So at the bottom of the database, let's add a new YouTube video called How to Build a Creator Media Kit. It is assigned to the business category. Its content goal is lead generation, and its initial status is in progress. As soon as the item is added, the total content count, estimated value, and platform reporting update automatically. This demonstrates how the content planner connects every database entry into the dashboard without requiring any manual calculations. So let's assume the video has been edited and prepared for upload. We can change its status to scheduled. The content calendar now shows the video has been confirmed, has a confirmed publishing date. After the video goes live, you can change the status to published. The completion date, the completion rate, published content total, monthly count, and charts update immediately. This simple workflow allows creators to follow every content item from idea to publication in one organized content planner. You can use Google Sheets filters to review content by date, platform, category, content type, priority, goals, or status. The OpenMetric Content Planner is designed to make content planning for creators easier, more organized, and easier to analyze. Continue adding ideas, updating your workflow, and recording published content, and the content planning dashboard will do the reporting for you. Now that we've been through the tour of the content planner, I will remove the fictional data that you just saw previously, and we'll go through it as if it was you were just starting out with an empty sheet. Also note that when you do download the content planner tracker, you get two options. You get one that is totally empty and you can start from scratch, and another option where you have a few lines already populated in the database, which gives you kind of like an outlook of what the dashboard looks like with data in it. You can start with whichever one that you prefer. So if we start with the content planner database at the bottom of the dashboards, each row represents one piece of content in your content calendar, from your earliest idea through to publication. Start by entering your intended publish date. The content planner automatically calculates the month, year, and quarter, so you don't need to enter anything in those columns, which means that you only need to enter the date once. Next, enter the content title. A clear working title makes it easier to scan your content calendar and understand what is planned for the weeks ahead. The owner, If you have a small team or a large team around you, you can enter the name that is assigned to the content. You've also got a notes field, can be used to assign the content to a team member, name the creator responsible for it, and record a short internal note. So next you can choose a category such as travel, fashion, beauty, lifestyle, finance, home, wellness, business, or technology, whatever areas that you work in. So that the content type, depending on your creator workflow, this might be a blog post, a reel, TikTok video, YouTube video, Pinterest pin, and so forth. You can also enter an estimated content value. This is useful for creators who want their content planner to show the potential commercial value of planned content, including affiliate content, sponsored content, lead generation content, and product focused campaigns. Add a date on which the content was last updated, choose a priority, select the main content goal. Goals can include traffic, affiliate income, brand awareness, lead generation, product sales, engagement, search engine optimization, email growth, or community building. I had briefly touched on the settings page when we started. The drop downs that you see for your platforms, the settings page is where you can customize your tracker. So if you want to change the number of platforms that you publish to, you can change what appears in the drop downs from the settings tab. The status drop down allows each content item to move through your content production process. The workflow includes idea, research, draft, in progress, editing, ready to publish, scheduled, published, needs update, on hold, or archived. Keeping these statuses current turns the spreadsheet into more than a basic content calendar. It becomes a complete content workflow tracker that shows what is planned, what is being created, and what is ready to publish. Use the final notes field for briefs, links, reminders, approval notes, or anything else connected to the content item. And there you have it. That is the overview of the content planner. The Oaken Metric Content Planner is designed to make content planning for creators much easier, more organized, and much easier to analyze where you are and where you want to be with your content planning activities. So continue adding your content ideas in the database, updating your workflow and recording your published content, and the content planning dashboard will do all the reporting for you. Thank you so much for watching the content planning tracker overview. If you're interested in other trackers, we've got other trackers listed on our Etsy page. We've got a revenue tracker. There's also a brand pitching tracker to help you manage any brand pitching activities from start to finish. We've also got an invoice tracker. There's a tax tracker, which also helps you track your expenses, your mileage against your expenses and income. You also have the ability to estimate your tax liability from your taxable profit. There's also a creator suite, which includes pretty much all of our trackers all in one with a global dashboard, which helps you quickly and visibly see where majority of your income is coming from. You can see your best performing platforms. You can also see which one of your clients is providing majority of your income stream. You can also set goals of your monthly or yearly goals and then see how that compares to some of the invoices that you're getting paid every month. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next overview videos. Thanks. Bye bye.